Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, take us that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the fray, and the home of the brave.
What's up, everybody? Good morning. How are we this morning? Y'all, I hope y'all are having a great one, because I am. Been on Discord now for what? 2-3 hours? Well, I was on Repcord's stream this morning at about 4 o'clock our time, so 1 o'clock in the morning on the West Coast. Watched him start on the printer belt, then jumped onto the Discord. Talked to these fellas since then. Uncle Ron and Mike Whaley, Scalda, Bo, all been in Discord this morning. Scalda's not talking to us anymore. He didn't like us. What's up, Mike Whaley? Carl Brown, Scalda, YT's in the house. Mapper 06, Thomas L. Rock, Matrix Clone, Mr. Tom Tala, 3D Prince, Apocalypse Survivor. How are you? I know, right? How dare he do a stream at 3 a.m.? Especially the day before I don't got to work anymore. So it's we are, that's right, this morning. Morning, Ed. How are you, my friend? This is the last day that I don't have to get up and go to work. That's why I got up so early. I need to get my sleep pattern back on track for working, because I've been lazy getting out of bed for you folks. You know, getting up at the butt crack of dawn again is going to be fun for me. So this morning, as you can see, I'm using my lavalier, not the snowball. I want to get back into the swing of things and being able to move around. I was hoping that this print would be a lot closer to finished than it is. It is not even, when I, 21 hours of counting. I hear you. I hear you. Actually, I'll be at work tomorrow morning at 7:30. The new boss man was like, hey, just be here around 9. And I'm like, nah, dude, 7:30, because I'll do that, no lunch, and get off at 3:30. And I'll be out of there. Because for the first week, I'm not doing anything anyway. You know, looking over procedures and watching videos and, you know, setting up accounts and that type of stuff. So we won't be doing crap for the first whatever. So we are going to get in there early and get off early, because tomorrow night at 6, I have my first country time. We're going to see how that works out. Not going to change anything. It's going to be the same format as morning coffee. It'll just be with a glass of tea instead of a cup of coffee. So, damn, we got to make some tea. And I got to get my favorite tea glass because I don't drink tea in my coffee cup. I don't know about y'all, but I'm kind of finicky. Sensitivity training, yeah, I got to have that. I'm so sensitive. And that was from Eddie Murphy, live on the Sunset Strip from the 80s. Tito, get me a tissue. He was a funny guy. Vulgar, but funny. But the, let me pull up this link here, because you know what I'm going to say. Man, we're moving forward with my daughter's GoFundMe account, which is cool. It's up to $195 in, what is this now, 2 days? Not too bad. If you got it, go check it out. If you got a little bit of cash, send it to her. We can maybe get her to her goal by the end of December. I don't know, you know. Maybe we can, maybe we can't. I don't know. It's not funding her whole college. I wish it was. Wish it was all there. Well, what I was saying is I don't put anything, no sugar, no creamer, no nothing in my coffee. It's just black coffee. So if somebody borrowed my cup and put like sugar and creamer in their coffee in my cup, I would be able to taste it for 3 days in my coffee cup. I hear you, Apocalypse Survivor. I get that. But I just don't want that. I don't want sweetness in my coffee at all. Period. Ever. And I'm going to drink, well, mostly sweet iced tea. I don't drink it as sweet as I used to when I was younger. You know, it tasted like syrup. And now not so much. I hope that the microphone's not blowing you out too much this morning. I know it's a little louder. I can see that it's a little louder. Maybe it's clear, and I hope it's not clipping. That's my biggest thing. I hope I'm not clipping this morning. If I am, I can turn it down just a touch. About there should be good anyway. So audio good. Video's fantastic because I can see my beautiful face on the screen right there. And I'm spending the morning with y'all, which is even more fantastic. I hear you. It's like my baseball cap. Don't touch my cap. So much better for you on your monitor speakers. Well, that's good. And I'm hoping you're not getting a lot of background noise. Hold on, let me see. You can kind of sort of still hear the printer, but it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. But I did watch Pooch's stream this morning. Joked around with Pooch. He was getting kind of tired by the end of it, which I can imagine because it was 2:30-ish in the morning for him. And that thing's pretty complicated. It's not like a thanks, Scald, I appreciate that. It's not all a what do you call it? It's not a just like a kit that you just throw together. You know, you kind of got to pay attention because it's a new thing, and it's nice. I like it. I do. But it looked a little complicated. One of these days I'll get one. Pooch needs one for his rep boxes that he's making, for the rep cord rep boxes that he makes and sells. He really needed that. He needs that to make parts for his boxes, and with the printer belt, you can make them one after the other, which is cool, So that is really awesome. I did want to tell you, I did finally yesterday. This is one of my first attempts, and you can see it's okay. This was the 60 or 80, but if you look, you can see that these are not solid. They're not really good. So after my tuning and all, this is my 40%, which is smaller, right? And the quality is 10 times as good, and these supports are solid. Everything is solid. Everything turned out good off of the Hypercube XY. So I decided to try a 20%. Now it's not as good by no means, because I was doing 120 millimeters a second, and this won't do that because I didn't turn off the slow down for speed or layers under 15 seconds or whatever. But before, I couldn't have, this would have made a glob. And I can actually see the individual supports in here, even though they're only one. What's up, David Olson? How are you this morning? Awful early for you as well. 5:10 in the morning. Hope you're having a great morning. Hope you're awake. Not just typing because you hear my beautiful voice on the morning show this morning. The cool thing is, David, you won't have to get up as early anymore, except for on Saturday and Sunday, to catch my show, because you know tomorrow we move to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which for you guys across the pond will be 11 or 12 midnight-ish. Morning, Bruce Ennis. How are you, my friend? How are you? Glad you're up and awake and joining us this morning. We're gonna move along with the country time and see how that turns out. I'm hoping it all goes well. Should go well. Minnesota Makers in the house, and Motorhead Mitch gonna come in with morning gents and Walter. So it's gents and Walter. Scalder's gonna say, I may step for your first, but don't expect it every night. I hear you, my brother. I hear you. And what I may end up doing, we'll have to see. You know, I may do a. I understand that. David Olson, and I'm sorry for that, but you know, until I can get somebody to sponsor the show that pays me a living wage for doing YouTube, I'm gonna have to work. So I would love to be able to sit here every day, just like I do now, as a job, and talk to y'all. But you know, without being like a radio show and getting enough sponsors to pay me a salary every month, which won't work really on YouTube unless you're doing, you know, something that's international or, you know, at least nationwide here in the U.S. But like local businesses won't support it. You can't go to a local business and say, hey, I want you to sponsor my YouTube channel because I've got 500, 600 people from all over the world that watch me all the time. So it's, yeah, I know. In between job and YouTube, I know. I get it. Actually, family comes first. It's family, job, YouTube. And the job and family go hand in hand because you have to take care of your family. You have to have that. What? What's wrong with your PC now, Ron? I got mine all straightened out. My keyboard and all is working. So I'm happy. Very happy that my keyboard and all is doing like it's supposed to. Let me pull up the full analytics. I like watching the full analytics page here. Speaker's whacked out. That's all right. You don't need to hear me. Just look at my pretty face. That's just something sexy, but I don't know what it is. Oh, dang, man. I got up too early. That's going to kick my butt, y'all, for the next week. My butt is going to be kicked. Antonio Nunez, what's up? Am I planning on celebrating my last day of unemployment? Yeah, actually going to drive 2 hours to go meet Ben Craig. Y'all seen him in here. Y'all seen his streams. Said he'd buy me lunch if I drove over there. So I'm driving 2 hours to meet Mr. Craig. And we're going to eat lunch. I'm hoping he picks McDonald's or something because I don't want him to have to buy anything expensive. And I can afford the gas because I got a donation yesterday that helps me pay for the gas, but that's about it. That's about all I can afford. We are down to the nitty gritty, the 3 weeks until a paycheck cannot get here fast enough. And I believe my first paycheck will be on August the 3rd. So I've got 3 weeks to hold off bill collectors or anybody else. I hear you, brother. Poker your eyes out. Yeah. Whatever. But yeah, we're going to ride over and see Ben Craig. Antonio Nunez, good morning. I'm glad you made it here as well. Thank you. Thank you for being here. And no, I don't have anything special planned. And I'm sorry that I shocked y'all with such a short stream last night to draw. And congratulations to Matt Johnson, who's not here this morning, on winning the first ever Kuntry 3D giveaway. That's cool. I mean, I'm really glad. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I'd have been happy to give it to anybody that's subscribed, that commented on the video. I'm glad Matt Johnson got it because he's on here a lot. He's on Discord a lot. He's very active in the country club community. He designed me a Ronald McDonald house for when I start. The what you call it, the Ronald McDonald stuff. It's great. I'm glad he won, and I hope that he takes it for what it is. I did want to ask though, what did y'all think of the opening video? Because I thought it was pretty cool, actually. I put that together. I was like, woohoo, let's put this together. That's right. I'd probably just break it. Actually, I'm going to take a maker coin and I'm going to take a couple stickers and give to Ben Craig. No, I did not print his lovely wife, anything. Yesterday, my printer was taken up with this. And this was supposed to be done according to Simplify 3D. I started this print at 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon, 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon. So it was supposed to be done by 5 o'clock this morning. What's up, Hawk 3D Proto? Or Hawk, whatever you want to be called. It don't matter. Just not late for dinner. This was supposed to be done at 5 o'clock this morning. It says that time left is 11 hours. And it's 8 o'clock this morning. So it's already been going for what, 15 hours now? Let me check. Let me see what the Kuntry Cube is actually registering that it's been running. Ben or Hawk? Have you been a Hawk? He's been a Hawk. Maybe I can remember Ben then. I see people call you that all the time, and it just never registers to me to call you Ben. It really doesn't. And me, I don't mind people calling me Country. My name's Walter. It always has been and always will be. But on here, if you want to tell me hello or want me to make sure that I see your stuff, then you have to put the @Kuntry 3D or just Kuntry 3D. So it's one of those that I don't always catch the hey Walters or hey Walter, can you blah blah blah. No, I get it. This thing's been running. Print duration so far is 15 hours, 40 minutes, and 32 seconds. Let me check, and I'll tell you what the Simplify 3D said, because I've still got the settings. I'm just going to I'm going to open it up, prepare. That's all I'm going to do. The model. Writing toolpaths. Initializing preview data. According to this, build time is 12 hours and 11 minutes. Plastic weight is 381 grams, 0.84 pounds, which I have plenty of filament left on this spool to finish this. But this is at 120 millimeters a second. What's up, Arsenic? How are you? I love how your name is a poison, man. That's you know, okay. Antonio Nunez. Thank you, sir. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I do. I do appreciate that. I just closed something and don't even know what the hell I closed. Scalda, man, I don't have any idea. Dude, Hulk, I mean, that's up to you, man. What am I printing now? I'm printing this at 100%. This is 60%, 40%, wait, 80, 60%, 40%, and 20% sized. So I'm printing one now at 100% size. The 20% one took 39 minutes. It took 39 minutes to print that. And see, if you step back, it doesn't look too bad. Oh, wait. Let me go back. Antonio Nunez, thank you. Thank you very much for your donation, sir. I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you very much. It didn't show up on the screen, guys. Now, I didn't ask yesterday, and I got in trouble from David Nemi. Antonio, can I announce your donation, sir? Is that okay? 120 millimeters a second, arsenic. Scalda, I have, you know, a lot of people love. Okay, guys, Antonio Nunez just donated, I guess it looked like through PayPal.me, a $20 bill. So thank you, Antonio Nunez, again. Thank you very much. $20 US money. Scalda, the BL Touch to me, I can't say it's bad, but I like my inductive better, to me. To me. Some people swear by the BL Touch. And really and truthfully, it should be more accurate. Should be. But I've got one. I've got one on the TiVo, and you know what I think of it so far. Just a FYI. That's, yeah, we know that, Arsenic. That's true. But it's, I mean, that's my opinion. You know, other people have other opinions. They're like, well, you know, you can't do that. And it's like the conductive sensors. I can't use one of those. The what are they, P&P sensors or whatever? Why is my video output low? Are y'all experiencing any issues, guys? Because I'm not seeing anything up here, but YouTube again is telling me that it's low. Okay, Carl, thank you. I don't know. It aggravates me. YouTube tells me one thing. This is telling me another. No, my bit rate's fine, Arsenic. Yeah, I only have a 1 megabit connection, so yeah, mine's going to be low. But as long as you're good. Yeah, Scalda, that's all I mean, that's the only thing I know, man. I don't know. I mean, it looked like you had a definite slope in your bed. And if you look at that back line, that may have been what was causing your problems. Do you have some issue at the back of your bed where it probes? Because it looked like the front and the first 3 lines were all about the same. But then if you look at that back line, it was 1 point whatever millimeters off. So it's like your bed just went like this. So basically, when it goes to the front and does the line, and then goes to the middle, it thinks it's at 0 because, well, no, it should actually go into the bed. I don't know. I really don't know. Get on it, Carl. Sorry, that probably didn't help a bit. Get on it, Carl. Now it says it's bad, and I haven't changed here at all. Hadn't changed at all. All right, so Need to see for yourself which one will work the best. Cool, cool, Antonio. Thing is, you should get similar performance out of both of them. You should. But my first sensor was an inductive, so I've had more experience with it. And I've just been happy with it. There's less, for me, there's less to go wrong. There's less mechanically in it. So it should actually not wear out as fast. I mean, they shouldn't wear out anyway, but they will, you know. So, I don't know. I don't know. Let me go to my settings. Let me look at my stream here. My output. Alright, so all of that is fine. My rescale, my output. Got that. That's good. They're all good. All good. Everything's the same as it was yesterday. So, and Mitch, you haven't done things any other way except for manual bed leveling. Well, I will tell you, I love my auto bed leveling. They tried to tell me to get rid of it on the TiVo because of this or that. No. No. Because like the other day, I actually knocked my bed out of alignment with my arm. So I had to rerun the G29. So I went G29, hit go, and it probed the bed, and it popped up this thing that said, oh yeah, you knocked it out of whack. So I said, okay, save it, and then print. And guess what? I had knocked it out of whack, and it printed perfectly flat anyway. So no, I don't want to do that. Well, Arsenic, I have to disagree with you there. Because if you do a manual bed level, right, and you just depend on that, you probably only have to manually level it maybe once every, what, 5, 6, 7 prints? Maybe? I mean, on my ANET, I did it once every 10 or 12 prints. I mean, it wasn't that often that I had to manually level the bed. So, really and truthfully, it's faster to manual bed level because you do it the first time and you're done for 10 prints than it is to wait for G29 to finish probing your bed every print. Because, you know, that adds what? Damn near a minute to every print. Damn near 1 minute to every print. Where auto bed leveling or manual bed leveling, anytime you switch between ABS and PLA, you have to manually re-level your bed or just change your nozzle height. Well, maybe so. Maybe so, Scalda. I mean, I've got PEI on mine. I've got an Ultim sheet. A 1 millimeter thick Ultim sheet on mine. Which I actually need to take off, clean, put a new glue sheet down and do. Because I changed the bed leveling screws after I had it on. ABS needs to be closer to the bed. I get it. Thoughts on the Ender 3? True, Colin. Mine will go through a couple mils of glass because it triggers at what, 5 or 6 millimeters. So I mean, it'll go through there. Any thoughts on the Ender 3? Here's my thoughts. That son of a buck prints very well. Very well. Oh, good morning, Colin. The Ender 3 prints as good as any FDM printer I have seen. That's my thoughts on it. If I actually did, yeah, I just sent it home with my son-in-law. If you go back and watch my streams, Chris Riley and I put one together simultaneously on our separate channels. He read the instructions and I put mine together. He's in Kansas, I'm in Florida. So we did that one night. So yeah, we have experience with the Ender 3. But the board, my son-in-law got 2, and he sent me 1 because he didn't need one. He didn't want 2. Okay, so he sent me 1 to put together. I put it together. Everything worked out great. Steven Zura, that's a new name. Everybody welcome Steven to the country club. Welcome him now because I haven't seen him comment ever before. Ever. And he needs to be welcomed here. Here's the thing. The quality control with the Ender 3 is a problem. So, if you're lucky and you get Mike Whaley, you didn't say good morning before you type that long friggin' sentence right there. He needs a country club welcome, not just a hey. Anyway, the Ender 3 is a quality control nightmare is all I've seen. Because either you get a good one or you don't. Okay? My son-in-law, he got 2. Sent me 1 to put together. Everything went together fine. It was printing fine. Worked perfectly. Then he called me up. Well, he got his here. Well, he called me up and he said, hey, my printer just runs away with temperature. Okay? So, his temperature on his bed just started going and it wouldn't turn off. Anytime, Steven, when you come to the country club, you're always welcome, my friend, until you make yourself not, which I don't think you will. I don't believe you will. And he might. Tom might have just gotten one. I don't know. I have to check and see if he's doing the... Oh, how about that? Live build and first prints. Nice, Tom. Glad you're streaming at the same time I am. But that's fine. I'll watch it later. I hadn't been watching Tom's stuff. It's been different. Anywho, the board went out on my son-in-law's. So, okay, not a problem. The board went out. I get that. Things happen. So then we're here, and he goes, I said, okay, you can have yours back that you gave me. No, it's not that. I enjoy his in-depth videos more so than some of the stuff he's done recently. So, not morning trolling for dollars. How are you? No, I'm not telling you not to get an Ender 3. Hold on, let me finish. I'm trying to finish. I know, Hawk, I am, and I'm thankful for that. But then he gets here, so I'm giving him mine, the one he gave me. So it's his printer. It's not mine. But I am happy with the print quality, and he started using mine, and then he went to turn it on, and the power supply had gone out. So on his, the board went out. On mine, the power supply went out. Mine was the older model. His was the newer model. So we took the power supply off of his, and we put it on there and everything. Yes, I know, Mapro 6. I know. God dang it. I'll get through it. So we put the power supply off of his onto mine, so we made an Ender 3 that worked. Well, then it quit working. I'm like, what the crap? So then we had to take a different power cord because the power cord, the prongs inside the power cord lost their springiness or something, and they weren't making contact with the friggin' power supply. So quality control is my issue with the Ender 3. Not print quality, not build quality, because the build is there. They use cheap parts, and it looks like every damn one of them is either built on a Monday or a Friday. I mean, really, that's what it looks like. People are sleepy because they're hungover from the weekend, or they're ready for the weekend, so they're rushing out the door. So, I get it. It's aggravating, but I get it, you know? So, let me see here.
Yeah, let me know if that's working.
Hold on. I'm watching Tom for a second. Give me a second.
And I think I now have a screen set up. But, yeah. This should hopefully work if I actually remember to unmute myself. So, this is the Creality Ender 3. So, a few companies are actually selling these.
Enough of that. Enough of that. Enough of that. I'm good. All right, so, anyway. All right, hold on. Let me catch up. Oh, Chuck Castle. Thank you, man. Hey, everybody, welcome Chuck Castle. And I know you can't call him out. Chuck, comment. Comment in the comments so that everybody can tell you, hey, Chuck Castle just became a zombie. That's nice, man. I like that. My concern is apparently they don't have thermal runaway protection yet. Well, that may be so. But you can remedy that with TH3D's Marlin upgrade. You can actually use his Marlin without worrying about anything. The problem, and I'm not even going to say this is a problem. No, and I get that, Arsenic. The problem is they should fix it. What's up, Mr. Buttram? Good morning. How are you? That is true, and that's what I was going to bring up next, Carl. Okay, they're putting it in the stock firmware. That's cool. But the problem that I had upgrading his, because we actually, before he left, auto bed leveling and everything was put on. We used one of the sensors that didn't work on this. It actually worked on his better. I mean, it's just stupid. But I was going to show you, I've got one of these I had to make. This is a Nano, an Arduino Nano with the cable ready to plug in. It's got the bootloader on it, so basically you just stick it in and push bootloader. The problem is that with the Ender 3 firmware, you have to have the old bootloader. You can't use the new bootloader. So that, I struggled and struggled and struggled with this. I mean, really, I was watching, whose stream was I watching? Chris Riley's. I was watching Chris Riley's MK2 build while we were doing this, and I kept saying, I'm still working on, I'm still working on, I'm still working on, and it's because you have to have the old bootloader, which Timothy Hoogland's firmware does come with. So I was trying to use my Arduino setup, my, what do you call it? Shit. Hold on. Oh, I don't have it on this machine. Anyway, the programming environment that you use to do the Arduino stuff's on here. I was trying to use mine that's set up on my laptop to burn the firmware and the bootloader. But the problem is I didn't have the old one. I had the new one. And Timothy Hoogland has made sure that it defaults to the old one. So I just downloaded his, popped it in there, and he has set up the Marlin firmware. So when you go into config, you just uncomment Ender 3, you put what type of probe you're using, you put in your offset values. That's it. Once you have this bootloader flashed, you flash that firmware that way, and it's that easy. I got it, trolling. I promise I do. But it's just, when you buy the probe from Timothy, right? I don't guess Chuck's going to comment, by the way. When you buy the probe from Timothy, you expect a plug-and-play solution because that's what he advertises it as. And it's not. It's not plug-and-play. Thanks, Matrix. I appreciate that. But it's not. It's just not a plug-and-play solution. You actually, it takes quite a bit of work, and you have to know something about what you're doing, because I struggled with it for an hour and a half, and I've done a lot of Arduino projects. I've burnt firmware a lot of times. But I found in one of the forums during, searching for stuff, that it takes the old bootloader and not the new one. So Yeah, and now I hear that they've actually upgraded the boards. Well, I think they're going to stop the Ender 3s, but I think they're upgrading their boards. They're not even going to use that board anymore. So, we shall see. We shall see how that goes. All right. So, last day before going to work. Get to go have lunch with Ben Craig. 2-hour drive, by the way, to go have lunch with Ben Craig, which is cool. I don't mind a 2-hour drive to go have fun with somebody. How do I celebrate my last day of unemployment? By spending as little money as possible. Because I am broke, my friend. I am broke. So that's how I plan on spending it. Is we're gonna drive over and have lunch with Ben Craig, which he has graciously said he would buy. I wish I could buy his, but I can't. Not at this time. Maybe the next time. And then we're gonna come home. And I am going to relax for a little bit with my wife and sit around. I may edit together a video to put out tomorrow during the day. Not sure. I really do want to have some content during the days. I know I will have some mail coming today. Thanks to Hawk 3D Proto. I do know that it's coming. So I will film that tonight when I get back, or this afternoon when I get back. And tomorrow we will have... Well, that's true, Tom, but the problem is it's not even that. It's that they're not even going to sell it anymore. So it's now really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter now, you know? Somebody asked me about Tom's videos earlier, and I still watch Tom's videos. I learned a lot from Tom, okay? Okay. Yeah, no, I get it. But I watch a lot of Tom's videos. What point? He proves a point. What point? Well, the reason I was getting around to Tom's videos because Tom's videos were in depth, and they were captivating because they gave you so much information. I hear you. Tom gave so much information in his videos, which was awesome. Okay. And I don't know. I think he had more interaction with his subs and people in general. He would respond. I know a year ago he would respond within a day or something. What's up, Vince? Good morning. And now you can't get in touch with Tom. You can't get in touch with Tom directly. I mean, his interaction with chat has slowed a lot. It's like he's more aloof, and that aggravates me with people. You know? It would be the same way with Joel Telling, but he hasn't done that. As Joel has grown, Yes, Joel has moved into sponsored videos and stuff like that, and his videos have changed. But Joel himself has not changed at all. And I think that Tom has, in a certain way. Okay? Not all bad. And Tom is a very introverted person. Okay? Very, very introverted. He's a private person. He does YouTube to get information out there, but it's not, and it's his job. I mean, but he does consulting work and stuff like that. But that's my thoughts. I mean, I like I said, I still like watching Tom's videos. It's just, and it may just be me. It may just be my sensibilities that I say, you're different now than you were a year ago when I was watching you, and I haven't. It's not an improvement. I'm not saying it's improvement. It's different. I know, man. I just gave away my 500 thing. I thought I was at 592 when I got here this morning. Yeah, I've got 593 now today because Chuck just signed up, which was cool. Thank you, Chuck. If you're listening and you're watching, thank you very much. I wish you would comment so we could welcome you to the country club properly, but if not, that's okay. That's okay. Chuck Castle, CC. All right. That's okay. Hey, 592. You know, I'm 8 away from 600. Thank you, Robert Reynolds. I appreciate you. Good, Arsenic. I'm glad. I'm not telling you not to watch Tom. Go watch Tom's videos. Tom gives great information. Okay, Tom is very precise about what he does. Okay, I will probably still watch his video. Maybe, if I get time. That's the biggest problem with being a YouTube content creator too, is watching other folks' videos becomes more difficult. No, see, that's the thing, trolling for dollars. If I was doing this for a living, right? That's my job, is to respond to you. That's my job. If I do this for a living, my job is to foster that relationship between me and the people that keep me in this job. Okay? I don't care if you have 300,000 subs. Okay? Or 1 million subs, or 2 million or 12 million subs. Now, I understand that after a while, you know, if you get 240,000 requests a day, which I think is what somebody said PewDiePie gets out of his 12 or 13 million subscribers, he gets 240,000 people that try to interact with him a day, or at least interactions a day. There's not enough time in the day. I mean, you just can't. There's not enough time in the day. But that's 13 million subscribers that boy has. And I say boy, he's what, 27, 28 now. Young man. Joel's got 300,000. Okay? So if he gets 240,000, I don't even know the percentage of 13 million. Just imagine the interactions that Joel has, you know, because I don't have his Twitter. I don't know what he gets tagged in on a daily basis. I know some mornings I get up and I have 95 or 100 notifications because somebody tagged me in a photo. I hear you trolling for dollars. The thing is, though, you can't forget who you are. You know, if you forget who you are, then you weren't that person to begin with. What's up, Zimmy? And that's what I've tried to tell y'all from the beginning. I am today who you saw yesterday and who you will see tomorrow. Now, can some life events change who you are? Absolutely. One did me. One changed my life. You know? Well, and y'all have seen my video editing. I don't do a lot of editing. I don't do any special effects. I don't do any of that crap. I put videos out there with content in them. Is it great content? No. Is it content that I would want to watch sometimes? Sometimes I watch my videos and go, what the crap is that? But for the most part, I try to put content out there that I would watch. The live shows, I understand, are harder to come back and watch. They're harder to come back and sit through. I'm sorry, trolling for dollars. I'm sorry. But if you do go watch my videos then and videos now, the videos have gotten better. Go ahead and buy you one. I'm not going to tell you not to buy one. Go buy one. That'd be good. Thank you, Arsenic, for being here, buddy. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow afternoon. But if you go back and watch my beginning videos, they're crap. They're crap videos. Very crappy. But I'm that same person now as I was then in that video. You know? If you go watch my very first live stream. That was for you, Carl. But if you go back and you watch my very first live stream, I do better now than I did then with chat, and I understand how things work now and how to do stuff. I get it. I understand that stuff, you know? What's up, John Mack? Good morning. But yes, the production quality and the user interaction, which was there from the beginning as best I could get it. It was late sometimes because I didn't understand the latency effects and all that stuff. So, yeah, better. They are better. But it is what it is. Hope you saw that too, Carl Brown, because that was for you. Just woke up. All right. I know. Back at me. I get it. All right, guys. Well, it's been an hour. How's the print? The print is coming along. It's fantastic, man. I mean, every artifact that I see is in the model. It's not caused by my printer. So that's always a good thing. When the printer is printing the model and not, because the same artifacts at that size are in this print at this size. Y'all know how to support the channel. The links are below. Any support is appreciated. If you want to, my daughter's GoFundMe is down there. Click on it. Give her a little bit. She's going to Ireland in January, I think it is. So, I want to thank Antonio Nunez for the $20 earlier. Thank you very much, sir. But I just hope that I can continue that. I don't want to be that guy. Yes, you do, Hawk. You have to wait until Thursday. And I have to wait until this afternoon. Because, we don't get post on Sunday. Why is that, Harry? There's no post on Sunday. Right you are, Harry. But Amazon does deliver on Sunday. So, I will get the package today. Or maybe. They didn't deliver last Sunday when they were supposed to. So, we'll see. I will direct message you on Twitter to let you know if I like it or not. I can see people falling off going to watch Tom. But that's okay. I make the 3D community entertaining. Is that it? I'm an entertainer, which is fine. Sometimes we do stuff to learn stuff. Sometimes we just sit here and have a chat like we're doing today. It's not all about 3D. We talked about the Ender 3. We talked about, this morning I was talking with Scalda about some issues he was having. Carl's still here. I know you are, brother. But it is, the 3D community as a whole is fantastic. There's so much knowledge. There's so many smart people. I get you, Mapper. But there are so many smart people. As a matter of fact, in just a minute, I'm going to go wake up my wife so she's ready to go. If she's not awake, and she hadn't commented yet, so maybe not. Do I do much design? No, I don't. I don't. I want to learn. I want to learn something that's organic modeling, though. And Walter, I know. But the people in the 3D community, there are some very, very smart people here. Very. And 99% of them are just like you and I. No, John Mack. I'm going to keep morning coffee. I mean, I'm sorry. You can, I don't care if they have a morning show. I can't stop anybody. But it'd be kind of shitty if you called it morning coffee, right? I mean, Barnacles does his at noon Eastern time. We should, Hawk. That'd be great, man. Absolutely. I have no problem with that whatsoever. No, I mean, you do whatever you want to do. I don't own YouTube. This is not my thing. Tom's going over there, and I still have 24 concurrent viewers right now. We can do that, Hawk, anytime. I mean, around the show, you know, anytime. You have my email address. I mean, really, you have my email address. It's in the thing. Google Hangouts, all you got to have is that email address. Send me a link. If I can accept it at the time, I'll hit the go button and we'll sit there and chat. I need to sort out a stream setup first. I hear you. But I've told several of y'all that before. You can't spend your time as a YouTube creator going, okay, what are they doing? Or what are they doing? Or what's coming on right now? Is so-and-so, you know, I have a schedule from 8 to 10 right now on Saturday and Sunday from now on. 8 to 10 every Saturday and Sunday is going to be morning coffee. If I can be home during the week, guess what? You'll get a notification that morning coffee is coming on during the week. You will. I don't own YouTube. You don't own YouTube. And that's exactly right. You can watch at any time. Thank you, Hawk. I appreciate it. I'm excited. I'm excited to start my new job. Am I going to miss doing this every day? Hell yeah. This has become just as much a part of my life as it has yours. If not more. Because I pretty much got to be here. You don't. You know? None of y'all have to be here in the mornings. I do. Or we don't have the show. Right? Isn't that the way that works? You know, and then most days I'm on Discord. Most days. After, I won't be today. There will be no Discord. Maybe when I get in the car, I might hop on Discord. But that's right, Trolling for Dollar. It is your time. And you decide how you spend it. But when I committed to doing a morning show, I do this morning show every day. If I wasn't doing it, Tom would probably be on my TV while I was doing something else. That's being honest. That's probably it. Because he was the one live. I think that's one reason my show has done as well as it's done, is because it's here every day. You know what time it's going to be on. It's not a surprise stream by Tom. It's not a surprise stream by Joel or anybody else. I have a time that I'm on. That's what time I'm on. Now that's fixing to change because of my lifestyle change that's happening. But that's what it is. It's going to be on every day. Thanks, Zimmy. I do too, man. I do too. They're good. They're good guys. Pretty much every one of them. You know, we've only had a couple of butt heads coming here. Only a couple. You know, and everybody, well, some people jumped on or were thinking that a couple that came in the other day were. But no. I mean, young kids sometimes don't interact. They interact differently in social media because, well, they're younger. They have different expectations. They have different skill sets when it comes to talking on social media or interacting on social media. So us old guys have to be careful not to squash their interest by going, damn, you're annoying, and kicking them out. You know what I mean? Country Time's going to be 6 to 8, Monday through Friday. I'm still working on when the interviews are going to be. I'm either going to do interviews on Wednesday or like Saturday afternoon. That's right. I only like Beavis. But I would do morning coffee on Saturday and then a Saturday afternoon interview, because I believe I'm going to do morning coffee on Sunday and then an afternoon hangout with Chris and Glenn. I think we're going to start that once a week as well. So we will still be here. I will still be here every day. The problem is it's going to change when it is. And for some of you that won't work. For some of you it will work better. That's the thing. Trolling for dollars. Not everybody can do that, and I understand it. And I apologize. I do. But basically it's going to be me walking in from work, getting out of my work clothes, coming back here, turning the lights on, turning camera on, and hitting the go button as soon as I get here. That's what it's going to be. And then once I get done, any other content that I need to do, Mail Thing Thursday or whatever, will have to wait until after the 8 o'clock hour. So, 8 to whenever. Then I go to bed at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock is my bedtime. 10 p.m., 9 days out of 10 is then. Now see, I just got notified that Joel just put out another video. How many of y'all are going to stop what you're doing and go watch Joel's video? I don't know. But this video, as well as Joel's, will be there later. But back to the morning show. John Mack, I don't mind helping people get their show started. During the normal morning coffee time. That's fine, Mr. Buttram. I'm sorry about that. I understand though. I do. I get it. And I will appreciate if you're watching. And you know how to get in touch with me. If you want to make a comment in the video. I respond right back. Right back. Normally it's within 10 minutes. I mean, unless I'm going to be in a meeting or something like that, it will be within a 24-hour period. If I don't do anything but like it, I'm going to like it pretty soon. So you can still interact even with the live show replays. It's not real time, but you can still interact. I hope so, Carl. I hope everything goes great for you, man. I can't wait till I can get started on mine, because I am going to get started. Matter of fact, I think that right through this wall right here, there's going to be a new room. And it's going to be a decent sized room. I'm not going to skimp on it. Dude, it is so cramped in here. I mean, really, I have a, well, I mean, and I know that the door looks, in the video, it looks like it's way back there. It's 4.5 foot to the door. But, I mean, you think about the printer sticks out here, that sticks out there. There's probably a 1.5 foot path right here that I can walk around to the other side. about a foot wide path right there for me to get to my table, which is covered in crap. Maybe a foot wide path I can get over in front of the TiVo little monster. But right now there's boxes all over the floor over there. You know. So yeah, it's cramped in here. Yeah, we're a little tight. But instead of doing a rent to own building or, you know, ready made, I want to build it the way I want it. You know, build it as a workshop. Not only for YouTube and other things, but I want to be able to, you know, if I need to work on my lawnmower, wheel my lawnmower up into it and work on that as well. Because we may actually start doing videos like that. You know, something like what You Do It does. I thought about going out and doing the hoses on my air conditioner on my truck and filming it. Call it Country 3D Lifestyles or something. I don't know. Lifestyles of the country and stupid. Oh. But yeah, I don't know. You know, it is what it is. Where did I put them batteries? Took batteries out of this keyboard and the batteries weren't bad. I just didn't have it parked. No, I'm not doing gaming stream. If I do, it'll be how not to game. Check pig spam if I think I'm cramped. But the thing is, Carl, what you can't see in here, that's the way it looks here too. Lifestyles of the poor but happy. That's right. Country engineering. There you go, Michael Castle. Good morning, sir. How are you? We can do that. Country engineering. Hold on, Hawk. Right now I'm covered up with Joel Telling tweets for some reason. I really hope Twitter doesn't start doing the algorithm like Facebook has. Did you send it to me in a message? No? I'll just go to your page. Ben Hawksworth. That's where I want to go. All right, I hear you. Come on. Tweets and replies. When did you post it? I don't even see it in your tweets and replies. Hawk 3D product. Okay. Hawk 3D. Wait a minute. Okay. I'm following the Ben Hawksworth. I'm not following the Hawk 3D product. Now I'm following the Hawk 3D product. Probably why I didn't see it. Nice. Nice proto gnome. Very nice. All right, so I believe so. I believe it's on the useful links and files. A lot of this could go away. Some of this stuff. Well, this one anyway, for sure. Two. Trying to look here at stuff that can go away from the useful links and files, because if it's only useful to one person, then not really useful. We need to start learning where to post things. Maybe in announcements. Let me check. I'm looking. I don't see it. Yeah, no, I get you. I get you. I'm with Chris Riley. Never did Twitter. Don't really need it in my life, but that may change. That's right, Antonio. That's right. I mean, that's true. Hold on. Let me see if it's in announcements. I'm not sure. Scalda kept up with most of this stuff and still does. I don't do a lot with it, so. I could have swore we put the Kuntry Frog up here, but I don't see it. I'll have to put it out there. I don't know why it's not, but yeah, there it is. Under useful links and files, it's called the Kuntry Tree Frog. I can pin it and make it a pinned post. It's pinned. Yeah, it's on Discord. It's there. It's pinned now if you click on the pinned posts. Just click on pinned messages. It'll be the last one. All right, cool. Excellent. Excellent. Everything's done now. All right, good deal. Now I can get off of Twitter, get off of Discord, get this stuff done. All right, cool beans. Well, hey, David Olson, thank you for telling everybody that. Did I see your 300% benchy? Where'd you put it? Show off your prints. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Got a nice brim on it, though, right? Well, one thing, Antonio, if you surround yourself with like 3D printing community folks, so far the drama has been a lot less than Facebook. Okay? I do have to say that. It's been a lot less than Facebook. A lot less. I've only unfollowed like 2 people. And just because the majority of their posts were political or religious in nature, and I'm not unfriending those people, but I created the Kuntry 3D brand to be 3D printing related, and that's what I want to be on Twitter, is 3D printing related. Now I am advertising my daughter's thing here. I mean, you know, of course I am. It's my daughter. I'm asking people to rebroadcast my tweets. And for those that do, that's fine. There's a link to my daughter's GoFundMe, by the way, if you want to help her out. So, but I have my Facebook account. My Facebook account, and if you friend me on Facebook, that's fine. Walter Gray. Just know that that's my personal account. You're going to see pictures of my kids. You're going to see stuff that pisses you off every once in a while because we don't agree on things. But that's my personal account. On my brand account, on the Kuntry 3D stuff, it's 3D printing related, or it's, you know, project related or stuff of that nature. I only got Twitter. I got you, Mr. Buttram. I get you. I get you. But anyway, I hope that the majority of you, maybe not all, but I hope that the majority of you get to join me in the new streams. I really do. I will be very happy if you do. And if you can't, I apologize. I'll catch you on the weekends. But it actually will, it's not going to be more content, but there will be more content because Go fly, Antonio Nunez. Yeah, I got to go drive here in about 45 minutes or so. Drive for a couple hours. But I hope we do get more content, because we're going to add the hangout with Chris and Fun King and I on Sundays. Have a great time with your family, Hawk. Thank you very much, sir. I do appreciate it. And I'll DM you about what I think about your choices. How about that? It will be late this evening, so it'll probably be, midnight or so your time before we even get home. And then I have to film unboxing it, so it's going to be a while. Anyway, I really hope so. I think that, and with doing Saturday streams in the morning and opening up for filming on Saturday or whatever I want to do, and then, doing an every weeknight stream. And I also have the interviews that'll probably be on Saturday. They're probably going to end up on Saturday afternoon. Probably going to end up on Saturday afternoon. I need to see how Monday, Tuesday goes. I may have it this coming Wednesday, or we may just move it to Saturday. I'm not sure yet. I need to see how the days go, because I really have to edit, mail thing on Tuesday. And Wednesday is normally published day for that. So we'll see. We'll see how it all turns out. I hope y'all come along for the ride and see how we can move. I really do. I know some of you won't be able to. It actually, in theory, should help out with some of my Australian viewers. It is, it is what it is. So, Tom should have that printer printing already, doesn't he? Hell, it only takes like 30 minutes to put together. Let's see where Tom's at. Let's tune in. Oh, see, that's the cool thing about being Tom. Naomi Woo's in there. He's got 952 people watching. But he's not done yet. So no wonder I can't get no chatting back over here. What's up, Robbie Mac? That's all right. We're going to hang out. Let me go wake my wife up. I'll be right back. I can talk to you while I'm going there. Y'all can hear me wake her up. How about that? See if she's awake yet. Let me see if she's up. Oh, God, she's not in the bed. She must be awake. There she is. Oh, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Good morning, baby.
Good morning, baby.
Say good morning to them.
Good morning to them. Good morning.
I'll be back in a minute. I'm coming back in here so I can see your chat. What? I did not feed the cats. I said so I can see the chat, not feed the cats. Swear, woman. Can't you hear? That's right, Thomas Elrod. Good morning. How are you? Brian Vines made it finally. How are you, my friend? Had to go see if she was awake, because we're 40 minutes away from pulling out of here to go see Mr. Ben Craig. He's probably sleeping still this morning, because it's 8:19 in the morning for him. He's on vacation though over in Destin. He did agree to drive 40 minutes closer to me so that I don't have to make a 2-hour and 40-minute trip. It's only, 2 hours or so. She might be, David Olson. She may be. If they do what they say they're going to do, you may be right. Naomi may pop into my channel. I will tell Ben you said hello. You know, that's awesome. I think Mike Whaley's been over there chatting on Tom's just so he can talk to Naomi Woo. Because I know he watches her videos and goes, Naomi Woo, 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 woo. Giving Mike Whaley a hard time. I know, right? Wasn't that cool? Wasn't that cool? That hex tile turned out good, dude. I was very pleased with it. He did a good job. I can't wait to see the whole wall that he puts together. The whole mural thing. I think that's awesome. I really do. And he's putting them all on Thingiverse. My tile is out there. It's pinned on the Discord. If you want to print the tile, it's out there. I'm not going to print one. I'm waiting on the Terminator T800 to finish. And at the rate it's going, let's see, 6. It won't be finished by the time we get home from Panama City. Yeah, he's doing an Ender 3 build. Yes, he is. That's exactly what he's doing, Robbie Mac, an Ender 3 build. And he's got 952 people watching said Ender 3 build. And the reason being is because, one, Tom hadn't done a live stream in a while. Okay? I actually like Tom's live stream. He gets flustered like I do. But he gets aggravated with chat. You know. But yes, he's doing an Ender 3 build. Which is okay. And I will go back and you know, check out Tom's perspective on the build. Because it looked like he was going in depth on different things that, you know, normal people don't. You know, like pointing out this bolt or whatever. I mean, I wasn't listening, so I don't know what he was saying. He was using an Allen key to point out some bolts, so. Oh my God, it's Walter from Kuntry 3D. Where? Don't you let that bastard sneak up on me. Morning, James. How are you, my friend? So glad you could be here. Coffee's still brewing, I know, man. I got up at 4 this morning. Trying to get my sleep pattern straight today for tomorrow. Got to come home, get my clothes ready for tomorrow. I mean, I ain't wore a monkey suit in a while. And by monkey suit, I mean business casual, because I don't wear a tie and all that. I'm glad, James. How's your mental state, my friend? How's your mental state? Should be better. Look at there, Mike Whaley, quit going Naomi, woo, 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 again. Oh, he's listening to Tom, not to me. I see. That's what it is. Your mental state is a little wobbly. That's right, Carl Brown. A shirt with a collar. It's going to be a polo, though. Until I see what their dress code is, it'll be business casual. And I hate that. I hate wearing slacks. I hate wearing shoes. Promise you. Next year at Murph, if it's not 20 degrees outside, I'll be barefooted there, too. You going to catch us all outside? I hear you. I hear you, James. I hear you. Yeah, I won't be able to watch his stream or his video until I get back. I mean, and then Joel released a design contest, which I need to go check out because he says it's easier, or it's an easy contest that anybody can enter. So might as well, you know, go enter his design contest. I think it's for a chance to win some stuff from Matter Hackers, so why not? Boots and bibs, there you go. Why do I need to listen? Why do you need to watch him? You already built a friggin' Ender 3. You know what it looks like. You know how to build it. So why are you watching his stream? Design a spool holder that attaches to his filament shelf. There you go. There you go. Butt wedge. Is that what you call it? I'm not even going down that route. I could take that somewhere. We could run with that for a day or two. Telling you. Yeah, it's just hangout day today. It really is. I mean, it's my last stream before I start working, and I mean, I can't wait until tomorrow evening. Everybody's gonna have, well, how was your first day? And I'm gonna be like, sorry to say, Thomas is slow. That's right. Really, Colin? See, I don't have that issue, though. Some people maybe, but I do not. David Olson, why do you say that? Is he explaining things better, or he's just slow? I mean, he's not a slow guy, so I mean, what qualify that for me? And I don't mean you have to qualify your opinion. That's right. Good job is get out of debt job. That's right. I don't mean you have to qualify your opinion. That's not what I'm asking you. What do you mean he's slow? I'm not watching him, so I don't know. But back to Colin's thing, if you have to get in a mental state to go to work, change your job. It's not the job for you. That's my thought. I enjoy my job. I really do. So when I get up, I actually look forward to it, and I'm working then. There you go, Robbie Mack. Now everybody has that picture of you. I already had it, so it really doesn't bother me. Yeah, no, I get that. But, you know, Chris and I, we just sat down to put them together. As long as you do your work. That's right. But my question, David Olson, is he giving you explanations of how the idler bearings work and that type of information? Is that the information he's parlaying to the viewer? Because, you know, we didn't do that. We didn't describe why something worked the way it did or anything like that. We just put it together. Mine would just be shoes, trolling for dollars. If I could wear jeans and no shoes, I'd be happy. There's a country song that's the way I am. No shoes, no shirt, no shoes, no problems. We were the bomb diggity. Cool. But you know, I mean, that's Tom's forte though, is explaining each part of the printer as he puts it together. And that's fine. That is fantastic. That, for me, was what I wanted to see when I was brand new at printing. Okay? Well, no, I get that, Colin. That's one of the reasons the world's in such sad shape. Because people don't enjoy what they do. They don't. But back to Tom. And Tom is still this way, I think, in sometimes. Why it was assembled at the factory? Okay. But the thing is, though, that's still an explanation that some people might want. Well, why is this kit already put together in this amount, and, you know, other kits are, I have to put more together. You know, that's what I'm saying. But that was the information when I was new that I wanted. Okay? now I don't need to know how a hot end works or why idler bearings are the way they are. Now, if it's a completely new system, then yes. You know, the MMU2 from Prusa, I want to know how it works. True, Carl. There you go. That helps a lot as well. That does. That helps a lot to like the people you work with. But I don't need that in-depth of knowledge anymore about the pieces and parts and how they work. I did, and that's why I loved Tom's videos when I first started, because I didn't know anything, nothing at all. You like the YouTubers you work with? You know, James, if we could make it a full-time job, that would be great. No, dude, his attention to detail, even when it comes to cameras, is fantastic. And I wish, see, because he has high-end cameras, okay? If I had 4 different GoPros with 4 capture cards that I could hook up at one time. Hey, Natasha, how are you? Liked your haircut, by the way, sweetie. I did. Looks good on you. That's right, Carl. But the majority of places I work are butt silent, man. People are afraid to talk to each other. Is she even in here? I ain't seen her comment. Well, I said it looks good on you. I like long hair better. I do. On women, I like long hair. And my girls couldn't get their hair cut until they were 18. I mean, trimmed, yes. But if you look, Destiny's hair is long, very long. She gets, you know, what needs to be cut off of it when it needs to be cut. My wife just cut her hair last year for the first time in 20 years. I love long hair on a woman. On a female, period. Do. So, would it be my first choice? No. It's your choice. Your dad lets you do it, so it looks decent on you. It looks good on you. If you like it, then fantastic. It's cute. But I like long hair, so. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. We would have had words, Carl. And matter of fact, I would have my stepmother, mother-in-law, anybody, they would have got an earful and it wouldn't have happened again. You know? No, my kids didn't get their hair cut until they were 18. I mean, not cut, whacked off, whatever they wanted to do. You know, they all had long hair, very long hair. Well, but the thing is, Natasha, you're old enough to know what the expectations are. You know, if my kid went and got her hair cut off at her neck, she would know, she already knows that's not okay. Really, James? Why? Why has happiness been eluding you? $1987. Trolling for dollars, that's a long time ago, buddy. I was 15. Oh, okay, brother. All right. The day of your first wedding, you haven't cut your hair since the day of your first wedding. Why did you cut it that day? Yeah, today, guys, today we've exhausted the topics for the day. We're just on chat today. So, you know, I see people hopping off of here left and right going somewhere else to watch some other videos. I get it. I get it. We're good. I was hoping to have this print, but I did print this. And it printed with decent quality, not it falls out faster than it grows. So, and you can read the T800 on it and all that stuff. So, you can even see the little V in the back. There's no way to get the supports out from underneath the chin. Well, there would be if you took a razor blade and you spent your time and sit there and did it, but really need to slow that one down to do it. It is tiny. This is 20%. This is a 40% head, okay? This one is 40%, and it turned out damn near perfect. I mean, it's a fantastic print. It really is. The layer lines and stuff. Everything else that's in here is model related. The way the model's created. But and then here's this is off of a different printer. This is a 60%. So you can see the step down, and then the 20%. This is 40%. That's 20%. And everybody's like, well, that's not half of that. Well, no, it's not, but it's 20% of 100%. So, and it turned out good. I was happy with the quality on those. I really was. You did have a great ZZ Top beard in 95. It's the year my second daughter was born. The one that just left and went back to Arizona. 20, 40, 60, 80. I don't have a 60 or an 80. I don't have an 80. I'm doing 100. And I won't have enough silver. I might have enough silver to do an 80 after that. This thing's doing a good job. It really is. Get on that, slacker. I know, right? 200% benchy now. Yeah, do a 450, Alan. 450 is great. It really is. I've got some prints in here. Like this. This print came off of my printed printer. For those of y'all that were IRF, I had this sitting on the table beside the printed printer. This came off of my i3 printed printer. Let me see what else we got here. I gave away my Death Met Owl that I had. There's some benchies I printed at IRF. Printed benchies. Printed Moai. The Moai turned out pretty good. But does it float? No. It won't float. Probably floats sideways. Probably floats upside down. Because the benchy is very top heavy. Very, very top heavy. $9.39. Here's the link again to my daughter's GoFundMe. If you want to support the channel, there's links below. There's her GoFundMe if you want to help support that young lady going studying abroad. And I don't know what the broad's name is, so don't ask me. Oh, I had the time of my life. That actually works if you do it right. Want to see a link? Sure, why not? Put it up there. I think I saw this the other day. I think I saw that report the other day. But put it up there. I don't mind, Carl. Put it up there, buddy. Nice. No notifications. I like that. Brian, did you sing it with me when I sang it? I hope you did. I hope so. You did in your head? Why don't you sing it out loud? You ready, Brian? 1, 2, 3, 4. Mo, I had the time of my life. What's up, being Craig's in the house? Nobody puts a benchy in a corner. No, I got you. I got you. Cool, man. That's absolutely okay with me. Absolutely okay. So we are 20 minutes away from getting on the road to come see you, sir. Joe Paddock finally decides to join us. Ricky Tanner decides to join us. What the crap? Y'all just now waking up. You know it's Sunday. Get out of bed. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Fernando Pena in the house. Sorry, I got the lavalier on. It's kind of hard to do with that one. Thank you, Fernando, for the donation. Appreciate that. 29, daggum, jump right back in here. Let me go down the list. We got Ryan Clark. Thank you very much. Fernando Pena, John Mack, Eddie Moser, David Nemi, and Robbie Mack. Thank you all for the donations to my daughter. We've got her at $195 now towards her goal of $10,000. And we will keep it moving for the next 3 or 4 months. Yes, it will. How about that? 5.5 hours. Is that it? I got up 5.5 hours ago. Got to get that body ready for getting out of bed in the morning. In the morning, and I'm going to be moaning. Well, I don't want to get up. It's too early. I'm going to be moaning, that's for sure. John Mack's still in bed. Eddie Poser. That's funny. That's funny, James. That is so funny. Man, if you don't have one, build one of these. I'm telling you right now, build one of these printers. One of these. You don't have to print the extrusions if you don't want to. Build one of these printers. Sorry. Sorry, Mrs. Pena. I apologize. I forgot your name. What's her name, Fernando? Brenda. Brenda, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I forgot your name because I'm not very good with names. I know you told me at Earth, but I apologize. And I'm sorry that your husband is such a butthead that he had his volume up high enough for me to wake you up while you're in the bed. I apologize. Now go back to sleep and have a great day. Make him make you breakfast in bed. How about that? There you go. That'll work. Nice breakfast like you like it. All right. She was cracking up. And if he doesn't do all of that, then he owes you a nice foot rub, or at least a day at the spa. $500mm cubed is going to be based on a D-bot. Well, and I don't know anything about the D-bot. That's awesome. Okay. But the way that this is set up, and now that I've got the belts tightened like they should be, well, you might get to catch more of my show, James, with it being 6 to 8. You know, Oh, does it? Okay, cool. I mean, I don't know. I've never seen one or even thought about one, so I really don't know. So we are. Oh, there we go. I can do something. Right. And we were talking about it earlier, James. YouTube is a big place. Okay, I'm gonna do my day. Now you gotta. That's right, Fernando. That's what you get. Make you some while you're there, though. Don't make it a wasted trip. Go ahead. Make sure that you get some food too, man. But what I'm saying, don't do that, James. Come on, man. This early in the morning. But I was talking earlier about it, James. I don't know if you were here or not, but YouTube is a big place, okay? And yes, we share some of the same subscribers. 11 hours and 55 minutes. That's fine. That's cool, man. Do it, trolling for dollars. But if you're streaming and I'm streaming, we are going to... We'll have some of the same viewers watching both channels. But you have viewers and I have viewers, and they can come back and watch our shows at different times. It's like Tom streaming now. I still got 28 people in here. Now I did drop down to 21 or 22, but there's 28 according to YouTube on my stream right now. My average is like 30 or 31. You know, the past couple days have been 40, and I know some of them are over there watching Tom. That's fine. In 5, 6, or 8 days, I'll have 150 or 160 views on this, just like I do every other video that's, you know, the last couple months. And the more subscribers I get, the more views I get. We don't own YouTube. Well, thank you, Ricky Tanner. I appreciate it. Invented earbuds and headphones for a reason, people. Who you getting on to? Are you getting on to Fernando? I don't think James is going to film from inside the bathtub. He might. Well, the thing is, Ricky, is he building it or is he reviewing it? I think he's just going to build it. And Naomi Wu is in his chat, so pretty sure that this was a coordinated thing. Between Tom and Creality. I'm pretty sure that's the way that works. Yeah, I don't know if he was answering you or me, but he could have been answering us both, because I asked him a yes/no question as well. No, I get it. I get it. But what I'm saying is that still takes coordination. You know what I mean? First afternoon stream, Robbie Mac. First afternoon stream. No, Carl, you're not. All right, James, we'll watch your stream with the lights off. We will watch that for sure. Yeah, I've got 10 minutes, and then I've got to get stuff together. Matter of fact, I need to start doing that now. Let me go ahead and do that while I'm thinking about it, because if not, I will forget. Got to get some stuff here to take with me. And I know there's some in here somewhere. There's one right there. That's not too good. Trying to get some stuff ready to go. What's up, dude? Hey, there's the winner. There's the winner of the first Star Trek ship. And I did tell him that it will have to go out. It will have to go out on Saturday because post office isn't open during the week for me to get to. And you know, it's kind of hard to get to a post office from where I'll be in time. What's up, Red Light? How are you? Glad you could join us on the last of the continuous morning coffees. So I think that I think she's doing better, like you said. I think she is making a difference in the mindset of Creality, or helping to. I believe that. But I am also with you. The Da Vincis that you have are beautiful machines, but in their original configuration, I wouldn't have bought them. So I get that, but I don't know. Like you said, you know, everybody's got their own opinion. Last one in buys the first round. Congrats. No, I get you. And I was looking last night, you know, and you can get a used Da Vinci, what is it, 1.1 for like $130 on eBay, 140 bucks. I saw several that were around 135. Then you got shipping, so 180 something. And it's a very well put together machine, it looks like. You know, as far as like the case and all that stuff, may take some work to get firmware and stuff like that working for it. But I think you could use that base, put a new board in it, and flash Marlin to it and be off and running. Or, you know, whatever board you put in there. Because they look like very sturdy printers, for sure. You know? Sorry. My nose itches this morning. Got a mustache hair when I move my lip, it tickles my nose. Is it a 32-bit board, Carl? All right, well, you have no idea. Does it have a touch screen on it, Carl? Okay, then it's probably not. I'm not going to say it's not, but it's probably not 32-bit. Probably an 8-bit board. Oh, man. Fishing to get ready to go drive. To go see my friend, Ben Craig. Oh. Get on the phone, do some Discord, and I'll hit him up when... I may hit him up first. I may call him first and say, hey, we're leaving. GPS says we have 2 hours and blah, blah, blah. So minus about 45 minutes off of that because I'm going to fly. Are they going to let me vape at work outside? Not inside. Going to waste half my day walking outside vaping. That's why I like working from home. No, brother. I know. It's a good 2 hour and 20 minute. It's 120 miles from here to Panama City for me. Okay. And then we're going to get there about lunchtime. So you got traffic. I actually thought about, seeing about Mexico Beach and going to a restaurant there, but that's a further drive for you. That's another 45 miles the other side of Panama City. But it's a small Gulf community that's not a tourist. It's a tourist town, but it's not Panama City destined tourist town. So I thought about talking about that, but we'll see. We'll see how we do. Here's the thing. Yeah, today's the end, Natasha. We'll see you on our afternoon streams or on the weekend, sugar. I've got 4 minutes to get off of here. And you know what would be great? You know what would be really good? Go to Dolphin Island. Heck no. That's too far. Rig the vape into a gas mask and vape it to death. I got you. I used to do it in my office at the state. They'd walk in and catch me every now and again and go, you're not supposed to do that here. I'm like, yeah. You're not supposed to just walk in my office without knocking either, but you just did. So, anyway, when you get off of here and you go to Tom's stream, because I'm pretty sure most of you are going if you're not there already, y'all ring out to Kuntry Klub. Let Tom know you're there. And see if we can get him to mention us anyway. He'll be like, damn, why all these people country clubbing it? Bastard Walter. But, all right, guys. That's the end of today. Today's Sunday. 7/15 of 2018. The end of continuous morning coffees. And the Country Club will remain strong. We'll be here tomorrow afternoon, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Country Time. I'll have a glass of tea. Y'all have your beverage of choice. Come join us. Treat everybody with respect. Treat everybody how you want to be treated. Talk about them behind their back if you want to. No, I'm just kidding. Have a great day. And we're going to get out of here with the Country Club. And we'll see you on the flip side.